What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all know this is easy. What?
You ain't gonna let me introduce myself.
Okay then.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, y'all know this is here. I'm Bush.
I'm Lisa Lou.
And this is what's shaking with the Bush. Yeah, I got a slight delay today. Just the coffee been coffeeing. And it's, the weekend is weekending. You know what I'm saying? My oldest boy came through. Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all see me in a different area of the house.
Yeah.
We're in the normalcy of the normalcy. Is that a word? Normalcy of the normalcy.
Normalcy is a word, but normal son is not. Agreed?
Okay, well,
I don't think it is.
I guess. So let's get into this. We're going to go the word of the day. We're coming out of
Micah.
Thank you. I could often say something else. Micah 7 and 5. Read. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Don't trust your neighbor or trust a friend. Don't even speak freely with your wife.
Amen. We're going to be at that.
So,
What we talking about this week?
this week we're talking about attitudes. Women and our attitudes. We got attitude problems. And what men really want.
Okay.
What y'all afraid to ask for.
Okay then. Before we go into that, you already know, how was your week? The week been weekend.
Of course.
You had a day off.
I did.
So you can't really complain.
I don't have any complaints though.
Good. Because I was working like a dog on slave this week. I mean, I learned different things and painted different things. And everything came with some differency.
Like what?
I don't know how to describe it, but the workload was working. I don't know. The paint been painting.
Okay. You had a busy week. Maybe.
Yeah, the spray been spraying. The tape been taping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The sand been sanding. You know what I'm saying? The skin been skinning. Fingertips been fingertipping. It's been working.
Okay.
I've been getting new information from my supervisor on how to boop out the bam certain things instead of, y'all, remember. Dude from dude, that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I'm saying? He understand, hey, I get this, I got this, I can run. Let me go do my fun. Slight boss for y'all. So yeah, my week been cool. It ain't been, we got a door put in.
We did. That was exciting.
Yeah.
That was really exciting. That was the most interesting process.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got the door and then we got in contact with the contractor, and the back and forth conversations was just.
Mind you, he was a Mexican, so he wasn't white or black. He was in the middle, and we was confused on dang. He kind of act like us, but his work. But it's a little bit on the expensive side now. He's a little bit on the expensive side, but I will recommend it. But he's a little bit pricey. But that work.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling, he gonna make me want to put my good foot forward when I paint this dang on door. Yeah,
it's gonna be nice. But I'm glad we got that.
So we got that out the way. Then we had some other things for the house. They coming next week. This should be a good experience too. It's weird. Right? It's like we get stuff put on the house and we like, You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
like with the painting of the living room. How we got that brown up out of there.
Let's still not.
Don't worry about you.
We gotta finish.
We're gonna carry on from that one.
We gotta finish.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Listen.
So
I gotta coach you through. You know, I'm your photographer, so we got some work to do. Because guys gotta support Bush with a brush. So we
yes.
haven't been posted anything.
No, we haven't.
Because we haven't been working on it.
But y'all ain't been subscribed. Have you been commenting? Have you hit the notification bell on the YouTube? You know what I'm saying? What else they need to do? Follow us on the Instagram. What's shaking with them bushes? You know. Also, like you say, Bush with a brush. Go run it up.
Follow them bushes on Facebook.
Them bushes on Facebook. Like
follow What's Shaking with the Bushes on Spotify and all podcasting platforms.
What's shaking with the bushes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need to do.
Yes. That's what you do that for us, okay? Do that. If you do that, it's a lot of flimsy blurb, if you know what I'm saying. The plants and things are dying off. They ain't even changing colors. That's what they saying. Look, the world, this is totally different. I know it came out of nowhere, but the world is stuck right now. And the reason why it's stuck, because there's too many people out here doing too many people stuff. We need to stay inside and stay inside.
What is this? Greenhouse gases?
Yeah,
those problems. And
the doggone, too many cars, too many vehicles. The doggone trees can't keep up to the fluctuation and the speed that the human race is moving.
Yeah, pretty much. Gotta start recycling more.
Yeah.
Plant more trees. All right, so today we talking about angry black women.
Ooh.
I didn't really put as much research into this as I should have.
The ambiance in here is beautiful too.
Like took that little break. I was lazy last week. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna do audio.
Yeah.
This week, clearly. Yeah.
We here now. We here.
That. So.
But we somewhere else.
But I found this excerpt from Time. Time magazine or Time.com.
Wait, slow down. What made you? What perceived you to do this topic?
Just from the things that I see, my personal experience of being angry, angry family members, like aunties and whatnot.
Okay, so you just
angry cousins, angry co-workers. Everybody's just mad.
The women perspective.
Yes, the black women specifically.
Okay.
And white women are just, they're just happy-go-lucky all the time.
That's what
and
they
inquisitive
do.
all the time. And it's like, who has the time? We don't have the time for that.
They make time for that.
Because they have time for it.
We're gonna carry on. We're gonna let's get to this. It's gonna be good. So stay tuned. That's why y'all should subscribe, because we keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go to the people.
It's a little long.
It's a little long.
So let's go on time.com if you don't want to listen to me talk about it. Okay.
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay. Owning anger is a dangerous thing if you're a fat black girl like me. Angry black women get dismissed all the time. We are told we are irrational, crazy, out of touch, entitled, disruptive, and not team players. The story goes that angry black women scare babies, old people, and grown men.
Whoa, who wrote this?
This is absurd, and it's a lie. If you have the nerve to be fat and angry, then you are treated as a bully, even if you are doing nothing aggressive at all.
I hope a black person wrote this or a white person.
Of course a black person wrote this.
Okay.
The truth is that angry black women are looked upon as entities to be contained, as inconvenient citizens who keep on talking about their rights while refusing to do their duty and smile at everyone. Don't you just hate when folks yell at you to smile? The fuck? I told the last man who said that to me, you smile.
Hmm. Okay.
Years ago, I ran into a former student on the college campus where I was teaching. Erica was a brilliant black girl who wrote great papers and asked really smart questions. As we were standing around with a group of others chatting, she said, I love having you as my professor. Your lectures were filled with rage, but it was like the most eloquent rage ever.
Mm.
I immediately felt defensive. What did she mean by rage?
It's not a negative at all times.
Right. I'm not angry, I told her. I'm passionate.
Mm.
By then, I was wary of the angry black woman stereotype. Even though I was only in my mid 20s at the time, I had already experienced many years of white people doing that thing they do to articulate black women.
Mm-hmm.
Always asking us, why are you so angry? I hated the accusation from others, usually white people, because it was unfair, a way to discredit the legitimacy of the things black women say by calling them emotional and irrational.
Mm.
But Erica was a black girl. She fixed me with a telltale look that only another black woman can give you. A look that said, girl, be for real. And then she said, Brittany, you know you're angry. I felt exposed. I couldn't even say anything. She had seen through the veneer, seen the lie I was telling. It was devastating and life-changing. I was angry as hell, and I was fooling no one. Black women have the right to be mad as hell. We have been dreaming of freedom and carving out spaces for liberation since we arrived on these shores. There is no other group, save indigenous women, that knows and understands more fully the soul of the American body politic than black women, whose reproductive and social labor have made this world what it is. This is not mere propaganda. Black women know what it means to love ourselves in a world that hates us. We know what it means to do a lot with very little, to make $1 out of 15 cents, as it were. We know what, right. We know what it means to snatch dignity from the jaws of power and come out standing. We know what it means to face horrific violence and trauma from both our communities and our nation state and carry on anyway. But we also scream and cry and hurt and mourn and struggle. We get heartbroken, our feelings get stepped on, our dreams get crushed, and we get angry. Excerpted from Eloquent Rage, a black feminist discovers her superpower by Brittany Cooper. That's her name.
So, with all that, what did you get out of that?
That we have the right to be angry, but we shouldn't be angry at the wrong people. I feel like our anger easily gets put on y'all, pretty much.
Y'all meaning the black men.
Yeah, black men, black boys, all of that shit. Black
All right.
sons.
Let's get into this, people. Okay, so that's deep, though, if you think about it, because
I feel like y'all are part of the black women's struggle too. Like,
we are. We
all
help.
struggling together.
We do. We are part of it because sometimes we don't communicate the things that we need and want, and we kind of guesstimate or try to even assume that what we want in our head is what y'all want to do for us, and we don't communicate. We might communicate it, but we might not communicate it in the form that is dignified to you. You see,
care to clarify that for the folks?
meaning all black women's stereotype is fellatio. We're gonna go straight to it then, right? Get straight to it. Bump it.
Okay.
So, with that being said, they all frown upon that whoop de wham and all that. But you gotta think about it. During the intercourse part, the man is doing most of the work. Yeah, it could be debatable. We're not gonna debate that. We're not gonna sit here and go back and forth about the debate. Okay? We're not gonna do that. So, the man, we're gonna go back to the woman part. The man asking for certain things. and the woman is very discreet on getting those things, or being very discerned on giving up those things, it might make the man feel like, dang.
So what you're trying to say is
The black women need to stop that stereotype about giving out certain things, knowing
we
that,
need to be more affectionate.
yeah, because y'all want the same affection that we give y'all. We try to, you know what I'm saying? But y'all want 10 times more, and we can't get that.
So that's what it comes down to.
At the end of the day, it does.
I'm about to walk out of this room.
Why you say that for?
I didn't read this long ass excerpt about angry black women.
And it's both.
It comes down to sex.
It is. Y'all angry because certain things go down that it just don't go down.
So
like,
it's
okay, we're gonna do it this way.
I'm like, is that the only thing that you feel
all
like
right,
is lacking?
No, we're gonna do it this one then. We're gonna say communication skills, right?
Okay.
Women give out detailed, elongated things, right? Trying to describe certain things.
Right.
Men, we give out key pointers.
Okay, I get that.
You see what I'm saying? Key words to make you understand. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's that. With the women, this is from my experience and opinion. Take it how you want to take it. You might, if y'all comment and subscribe, y'all can comment into this conversation. But let's go on. From my experience, for women, I like to say what you need, put extra things in. It's like making a hamburger. You got everything, but you don't want all that. You just want the hamburger, the meat, and some cheese. She gonna be coming to ask you want some lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions. You want sesame seed buns?
Because we make things better. That's our job. That's what a woman does. We make things, we improve things, we multiply. We make a house a home.
Well, okay, since we on the anger, we're gonna stay on anger though. We finna backtrack, we finna double back, okay? I can't stand that word, but I finna go double back. If that's the case, right? So why is it so difficult for it to be always happy, but you can make it a home?
What you mean?
Meaning, say, okay, you're going through a stressful thing. The man is stressing out.
Okay.
Because he's having certain things, or he needs certain things, or he likes certain things. And the woman is like, well, we gotta take care of this, we gotta take care of that, we gotta do this, we gotta do that.
Okay.
Right? The man, he's working all this hours, doing all these things, making sure he provide. The woman, she probably see him doing all the same things, but on the back end, she like come home and be like, oh, I gotta cook, I gotta clean, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Mm-hmm. And as a man, sometimes nowadays, they ain't doing that. Some of them is, some of them ain't.
Right. Some of them don't know.
Yeah. And that's where the anger comes from. Or the trauma of where they grew up. Women grew up from.
Like the responsibilities aren't taught to certain men of the things that they should know to be able to help out. Like they under the impression like, oh, that's woman's work instead of everybody's work.
Yes.
Okay.
I had to process it for a minute. Yes. Mm-hmm. But I feel like certain things men should know and women should know. Everything. Like I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. I think women should know everything that a man know. Like if I know how to weld and paint and you know what I'm saying, you should know how to weld and paint. And if you know how to sew and cook, I should learn how to sew.
So basically, we should be trying to teach each other.
Yeah.
Some skill. Y'all know he taught me the proper way to use a hammer the other day. Like it's a lot of things that Yeah. Okay. I think the point of the story is it all starts at home. A certain
Yeah,
age.
and that's why I think that's why the anger stirs up because of the age group too, right? Let's get into this. The age group, our age group was raised up by parents that were strict because their parents were strict. So they didn't know nothing else because you remember back in the day, their parents was probably slaves.
Yeah.
So they had to go by strict rules to keep themselves surviving or striving or living to make it generations down the road.
Right.
Right? So that's where it stems from. And I feel like now all of a sudden our age group are speaking out because we're tired. We tired.
We are.
We are tired.
Yeah. People aren't doing their part.
So now they're screaming, hooting, and hollering, oh, you're a mad black person. But you don't understand where it stems from to be mad and black.
Because you constantly have to do everybody else's daggone job.
And yours.
Yeah, like I have to.
It's hard being smart in the world of dummies.
It really is. It really is. And I think that's the part that they don't care about or they don't see it. It's not our responsibility to be somebody's nanny anymore.
And,
We're not supposed to. I mean, it does take a village, but the village has to take care of they little huts too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. But in this day and age, as the man, black woman, and man, black man, they feel like we should still be quiet, still hush our mouths, don't say nothing about nothing when it's time to say something. But when it's time to say something, nobody says anything.
Everybody's afraid to say something.
My motto, let's say it together, people. If you see something, say something.
For real.
That's what they say, so take advantage.
And it's crazy. The minute you say something, somebody's always going to be offended.
Always, it don't matter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing means nothing.
Yup,
So,
I get it.
And for like with the man perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being a black man, first of all, we got targets on our back anyway because we're black men, and they don't respect us as such.
That's true.
They just see our skin tone. They don't see us as a human being. We have organs and blood just like you. We just look different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is a topic that's popped in my head. We should talk about it. I think we should. About black people and the culture and what they do, what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we should try to stop doing.
Okay, I like that. Why are you so close to the camera?
Cause I'm serious right now. This is nah, fam. Y'all need this up close and personalness. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah,
need
but
this.
black people really, we gotta step our game up when it comes to the black people.
Yeah, love on each other.
Yeah.
And even if you don't know the person, you don't have to look at them like
stop being a hater.
you want to mug somebody for what?
Yes, we hate on our.
I say what's happening.
Man.
But that's the thing though. That's the thing. You know, I'm different everywhere I go. It's like my vibe makes a whole room change. Like we went to Family Dollar. That one dude behind the counter, you felt his energy. It was like, he got the same kind of energy, and we kind of wow.
Yeah.
Those people are rare.
Yeah, where you can feel it. That's why I don't mess with people like that.
Yeah,
My husband wants me to have friends so bad.
I do.
A lot of people might think it's weird. I don't. I feel okay. Good. I'm not desperate to be around certain energies.
I just want you to have another perspective besides your family. You know what I'm saying? Your sister and your mom and whatnot's okay, but somebody that's not blood, it's different.
Yeah.
You gotta open up, you know what I'm saying, to differentness. Yeah, I know. It's But if you run across somebody that kinds of, it's okay.
Of course.
But you was
just
sensitive
don't-
in the first beginnings anyway.
Yeah,
So no,
exactly.
like,
You
it
just
won't
can't be like, yeah, I'm finna go. No, it don't work like that.
But yeah, like she say, I gotta. If anything, if I find it, I gotta be a middleman. We can get into that. That's totally
Yeah,
different.
like that's not even how. No, that's not.
But
how it works.
also with being, I was just thought about something because we talking about the blackness and the madness of it. It stems because we don't stick together
Yeah.
as a culture. They take everything from us because we don't stand on it and say we don't want y'all taking it.
Yep.
We're not gonna let you take this. We're not gonna let you take our cornrows and our dreads and our style and fashion, our music. We're not gonna let you take it.
Yeah.
That's
we
the
gotta
problem.
stop being angry with one another.
At work, be grateful that you see another black person that has the skill to do that job.
People hate on you for no reason. No reason.
In the streets, if you see another person shining, don't go over there and try to rob them. Say, what's happening, fam?
Give them a compliment or something.
That look good on you.
Yeah, like dang, how can I get that? Where you get that from? Where you get that jacket from? You know,
Right.
people, oh,
We got to be better with the kids. Yeah, I'm getting close in person today because I like this room. I can get close with y'all. I can look y'all in the eyeballs. Y'all can look at me in my eyes. But back to the kids. Uff them.
what?
Uff them. I realized, being a parent, you gotta love them, but it's still uff them.
Oh my goodness.
Meaning, they're gonna fall, right?
Yeah.
And when you put out a hand and they slap it away, okay.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get it. I don't know.
But the hand's still there. It ain't like I'm always not gonna just not have the hand out. But you slap it, you're like, okay, then I'm gonna let you sit soak there for a minute then. Until you burn yourself enough time and get cut enough times and get bit enough times. You realize, oh shoot. Then that's when you say, hey, got that hand still there?
Yep, help
Yeah,
is
there it is.
always there. Help is always
I didn't know I was gonna become an ATM. I didn't know I was becoming a vending machine. I did not know these things. These things, we're actually laying the foundation for parenthood and marriage right now. If you could take all this if you want to, is it truth, factual, whatever. But this is the foundation of making it in this world.
can't stop.
Go back and look at all the other stuff we didn't put out here. We outside
Yep, every day is a learning experience.
every day. It's great.
And people switch up all the time.
They switch up like a doggone light bulb.
Yeah, they do. It's tiresome. But
It
you know,
is.
as long as your crib is
The
straight.
thing with blackness, right? It's easy for a black person to point the finger at somebody else instead of taking their own. Accountability.
Yeah. They say it's somebody else's problem. Somebody
Accountability.
is causing the issue.
I sent Sugar a video and I don't know who did it. Somebody did, a social media person did a video and they had accountability on the table. And they told the women, if you could touch the accountability, you win $10,000. None of them could touch it. They had a black lady, white lady, Mexican lady, and another lady. The one lady ran away from it. As soon as she seen it, she ran. She was out the room, Jack. The black lady and white lady standing over the time. Oh, it was a competition. Like, who's gonna touch it first? But both of them was like, oh, no. Accountability. We consistent. Still,
It's fun.
we still consistent. But y'all need to have accountability.
And they not.
Nope.
So basically, sum this conversation up
Accountability.
for
Yes.
black folk,
Yep. Communication
for your relationships
and sexual conversations.
in action.
Healings.
Okay.
not actions. It's healing.
No, I'm just saying.
And also,
action, not just conversations.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
too.
action.
And also, if y'all can, go outside one day in your lifetime with no shoes or socks on and step your feet in the yard, on the ground. Try it one time. It might blow your mind. That was random as hell. It was random as hell. But, hey, try it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So,
we gonna get up out of here.
I guess, you know what I'm saying, we gave him a little bit.
We gonna do better next time.
We was all over the place for real because this conversation is random. I think because we had some situations that she was like, let's touch on this, let's talk about this. And I'm like, I'm not prepared, but I guess for real, my mental wasn't ready for the mad black woman because, you know, I can't really bash black women because I like black women.
Yeah, we got
So
a right
I
to
don't
be pissed
like-
off all the time, but I just don't want us to be pissed off at the wrong people.
That's where the accountability comes into play.
Yeah.
You gotta be accountable. You can't sit there and point the finger at everybody for your mistakes.
Yeah. You gotta sit
You
there and
made
be
some
like,
choices.
Let me take that back.
Damn.
I fucked up.
Or, like I tell the boy, don't always burn up your first lifeline. You know for a fact.
Cut you off the first time that you know.
You tell them no.
That's the thing right there.
You give them a bunch of yeses. You tell them no. One time they lose their shit. Well, you gonna act like this with me? All them other times though.
Yeah.
All them other 50,000 times.
It's like you never showed up for them at all. That's how people treat you.
Boy.
That's why you gotta set boundaries and limit access sometimes because they gonna be pissed anyway. So
You know another conversation we should talk about?
what?
When did this is on the kids, right? It's randomly popped in my head about how set boundaries, where the kids have opinions now,
Yep.
and where we didn't.
Yep. We have
You know
to
what I'm saying?
sit
Kids
there.
can do things freely. Well, not necessarily freely, but have more space.
Yeah, be more expressive.
You know what I'm
Instead of
saying?
holding in shit and getting, your lips snatched off for having an opinion about something.
Yeah, or punched in the mouth for talking back. But that's a whole different topic there, boy. Y'all ain't ready for all that. That's a little deep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the moral of the story is black people, we gotta do better.
Yeah.
We got to communicate better. We got to
Black
compliment better.
Should
We
love
got
other
to,
black people.
yeah, we don't put your pride aside.
And that's
Put
not
it aside.
racist. If there's any white people watching, no, it's not racist
No.
for black people to love on other black people.
Yeah. Like I say, at the end of the day, only thing make us different is the color.
Yep.
We have everything else the same on the inside. We bleed red. We have organs to make us go.
That's true.
What's the problem? Let's all get money.
Facts.
Let's get it together. It's enough out here. Let's get. Psh. But I'm boiled. But you know what I'm saying? If we see a racism and racist, we don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's out here. I said to say it. I had to say it because we say it. We transparent.
Yep.
Clear. Clarity.
Take it how you want.
Deuces.
Later.